Well, the season is winding down in hoops for Region 5. Mountain Crest Skyview tonight. Mountain Crest playing host to the Bobcats, and the Bobcats are coming down the stretch. They're fighting for position. Mountain Crest is trying to hold on to the #1 spot in region. They were tied with Roy and then lost to after losing to them last week, and then Roy turned around and lost to Logan. They did the Mustangs a favor. So now Mountain Crest 1 game in front of Roy. If Mountain Crest finishes out the rest of the season without a loss, they hit the #1 seed, while Skyview, they're fighting for that 3 or 4 seed. Jalen Moore and Ty Nielsen, those are guys you know what you're going to get every single night, night in and night out for the Bobcats. Who will be that third guy? We'll have to take a look at that tonight. And for the Mustangs, it's always 3 guys. It's Pututau, it's Crosby, and it's Knowles. And Crosby does a little bit of everything. He just fills up the stat line. That's all he can do. Just fill it up. It's going to be a lot of fun here tonight on the Game of the Week, so don't go anywhere. We're coming up next.
Introducing the official training bike of the Tour de France, the Proform TDF, the first ever indoor training bike that delivers everything you demand. A 20% incline and a 20% decline, so you'll experience exactly what the road does. Because it's powered by Google Maps, you choose the road and the TDF follows it. Every incline and decline, so no matter what comes at you, you'll be ready. The Proform TDF automatically adjusts resistance, incline and decline. Plus, with a built-in power meter, you'll know your exact output. You decide where to go, and the official training bike of the Tour takes you there. And now that you've decided, we're ready to deliver. Order right now and get 0 down and a free upgrade on rush shipping. Call the number on your screen or go online today.
Mountain Crest plays host to Skyview on the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel in a Cross Valley rivalry game. And the game is brought to you by Icon Health and Fitness. Never give up. Lewiston State Bank, your hometown bank, with a new location at 3rd South and Main in Logan. Wendy's of Cache Valley, quality is our recipe. Cache Valley Hospital, your first choice in healthcare.
You were down 6-0.
Discount Tire and Automotive, so much more than a tire store. The Salt Lake Express, from your door to the Salt Lake Airport, 12 times a day. S.E. Needham Jewelers, where Utah gets engaged. The Logo Shop, we logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's television station. Well, hello again, everyone, and welcome to the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel. We're in Hiram on the campus of Mountain Crest High School. I'm Eric Olson. Along with me, Lee Vaughn. Cross Valley rivalry game, Mountain Crest and Skyview. Mountain Crest 7-1 in the region and looking to hang on to first place. They win out and they get that #1 seed. Now, if they lose, then it gets into tiebreakers and everything else, depending on what Roy does.
And nobody wants that mess.
No, nobody wants to worry about that. Skyview is right now 4-4 and tied with Box Elder. If you finish 4th in this region, you have to play a play-in game. So nobody wants that mess either. So well, Skyview's got to play Mountain Crest, and then Roy next week. We'll have both those games for you.
I kind of hope there's a play-in game because that's exciting stuff.
Well, it's just like an extra game for the tournament, I guess, right?
Yep.
So that's how that would work. In fact, here's how it would work. The Region 5 #4 team would play the Region 8 #5 team, which probably Provo or Mountain View. See, one of those two teams that they would take on. Well, I spent some time with both coaches before the game. Mountain Crest's coach, Graydon Buckmiller, talked with me a little bit about his Mustang squad. Well, Coach, for us guys in the media, see, we get to look back and we get to look forward. You want to think about tonight, but let's get something out of the way here first. Last time we saw you a week ago against Logan, emotional game, and a young sophomore hits the game winner. I want to visit with you on that just for a minute, and then we'll get into tonight's game.
Okay. Kid that shoots the ball a lot. He's a gym rat. He shoots the ball really well, and he shot a ton of shots. He came in the Roy game earlier at Roy this year and hit 2 or 3 3-pointers in that game as well. So, we know he's a kid that can shoot the ball, and in that situation, you want a kid that's just going to catch and shoot it. And if you think about it, then the defense is going to react and you're going to be in trouble. And I knew that Riley would do that in that situation. And so, he hadn't played all game, but came in the last 30 seconds, and he shot a 3 and missed that. I thought that one was going to go down, and then the game winner there. Logan sent 3 guys at Jalen, and Jalen found him on the baseline there for a 10, 12-foot jumper and knocked it down. And I guess that's, as they say, the rest is history. That was kind of just a reverse opposite of what happened down there, and so that was kind of fun.
Big moment for a sophomore. That's a lot of fun. Let's talk about this one tonight. You've been on a couple of long winning streaks this season, and now it seems like you take a step forward and maybe you stall, and it's probably as a coach just killing you. But what do you see as you look at this as to your team might be just a little bit out of sync? I mean, you've played some really tough competition too. So
there's no question. I mean, we went 2-3 the first round of region, and our goal is to go 5-0 the second round, and we stumbled on Wednesday. I felt like we could have, we gave up too many points early in the game to Shad Watson, and we're still 2-1 in the first round, and so we're looking to go 4-1 in the second round, and so you got to take care of business tonight. You could say our backs are against the wall and whatever you want to say, but we need to come in here and we need to play well. We need to play better defense than we've been playing than we did for sure on Wednesday night against Shad. But the kids are excited about this game. I think they're going to come out and have fun tonight.
Well, you always know you can count on Ty and you can count on Jalen. Jalen had a tough game last time we saw him, but he started to do other things. It's usually that third guy, and a lot of times it ends up being Matt Dewey. Is that who you expect it to be, or is it kind of depends on the opponent and what your game plan is?
I'm hoping Matt steps up and plays well tonight. Mitch Larson could definitely help us with a few 3-pointers. He's a kid that he's showed signs at times where he can knock down a few shots, and that's something that we're going to need him to do. So Mitch is another kid that could possibly do that. But Matt, I think, could have a good game tonight. I think we don't have an extremely big post guy, but we do have, like you say, Ty's athletic, Jalen's pretty tall, and Matt Dewey's not a bad height himself. And so we've got to take advantage of some of that size and get some easy buckets going early tonight.
All right, well, good luck tonight, Coach. I'll let you get back. It's a wild JV game.
It's pretty crazy out there, pretty physical, so definitely. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Yep, good luck.
Thanks.
Well, that was actually Coach Kirk Hilliard for the Skyview Bobcats talking about his team. Well, I visited the past a little bit there after that big win over Logan Lee. I wanted to get his take on that. But his team has struggled as of late after a couple of long winning streaks. They're just not meshing for whatever reason as we watch them down the stretch.
No, 14-7 on the season, and that shows really an up and down year. A lot of hope for this team to do really, really well, and they still can. They get into the playoffs, they can make some hay there, but right now you're right, they've got to mesh a little bit as a team.
Well, Graydon Buckmiller also spoke with me about the Mustangs. Let's hear what he had to say. Well, Coach, we're coming down to the wire here. You had a tough loss, broke a streak last week against Roy. You started another streak, I guess, to finish out the season. And, you win out now the way things are playing out. You still got that #1 seed within your grasp. I know maybe you're not thinking that far ahead, but we can. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Well, it would be a great time to be on a streak again. You want to be playing your best basketball here at the end and going in the state tournament, and that's what we look for and expect from these kids. And hopefully we're prepared for that tonight. Talk
to me a little bit about Skyview. It's the second time around with these guys. They've got Nielsen, and everybody knows about Moore, and it was a pretty good game the first time around. What are you expecting to see out here at your place now?
Well, I expect Jalen to be able to shoot quite a bit more and probably take some more shots and score some more baskets and just be a matter of can we contain him and make him work hard for those. And then Ty's a great player and he can get off a lot of shots just with his ability and both of those together. You're in for a long night when they're both flowing together.
Bunch of seniors on your team, and this is senior night for them. Last time in front of the home crowd here, and you've been with these guys most of the way. Tell me about that a little bit, about those guys.
They're a great bunch of guys. They enjoy playing together. They've played a lot of basketball together growing up. That's something we kind of talked about earlier today, and that'll be fun. It ought to be a fun game for them tonight. If they go play hard and do some of the things that they've been brought up and taught and use that chemistry, then it should be a fun game for them.
All right, Coach. Well, best of luck to you. Good luck tonight and then going into the state tournament.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Well, it's senior night here at Mountain Crest, and they are introducing the seniors. I mean, Lee, you can run through them real quick if you want. It's a senior-heavy team.
Well, Eddie Hall's coming out on the floor now. Son of Rosa and Ben Hall, and Mo Pututau is coming out, the great senior football player and basketball player. The other seniors this season, you're right, it's a senior-heavy team. Tyler Crosby, Tanner Knowles, Jamison Webbs, Josh Worley, and of course Eddie and Mo as well. If you picked up on that, that's all 5 starters.
It sure is, and you know, you look at Skyview too, and they've got 4 out of 5 starters. Braxton Goddard's the only senior, or the only non-senior in their starting lineup. Mo Pututau getting some lays here for each one of them. Mo Pututau has received his mission call. He'll be going on an LDS mission to Chile, and he's leaving next month. In March, graduating early, so off he goes.
Don't you wish you could have done that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Best thing ever.
I wish I could leave early and go now.
You still have work to do, I'm afraid.
No, that's true. Well, we're a few minutes away from the national anthem. They're now introducing the cheerleaders and such, so we're going to take a break. The game of the week on the Valley Channel, Mountain Crest and Skyview. Hang around.
Katie Harvey. Katie isn't here tonight. She's the daughter of Dwayne and Deb Harvey.
Wendy. Yep, that one. And I'm proud to introduce Dave's Hot and Juicy Cheeseburgers. They're all new and our best yet, with thicker, hotter, juicier beef, melty cheese, and a warm butter toasted bun. So come on in.
Oh, they're introducing the senior cheerleaders and everything down there at senior night. We'll get another senior night next Wednesday, Lee, as we're at Skyview. Now, see, we can look ahead.
Yes,
Skyview and Roy next week. That's a huge game for Skyview.
Big game.
And 2 of the best players, if not the best players in Region 5, going at it. Brackett Chapman and for Roy, and Jalen Moore for Skyview.
2 of the best players in the state.
Yeah,
really.
Brackett Chapman, he's a pounder down low. He plays a little bit more with his back to the basket, a little bit more of a power player, where Moore is more of a wing. But it'll be interesting to see those 2. And last time they played each other, I want to say Chapman had 29 and Moore had 28 in that game that Roy won. And so Skyview's got a tough road to make sure that they qualify for the playoffs after that blistering start, because they play here at Mountain Crest and then they host Roy.
Well, you just can't figure out this region, because Logan goes out after Roy beats Mountain Crest last week to give them their only loss in region play, and then Roy goes out and loses to Logan by 20.
26.
It
makes you wonder if there was a little bit of a hangover for Roy in that one. That, it was a huge game against Mountain Crest for first place, and then, that was it. All right, a young lady from Mountain Crest is going to perform the national anthem here. And let's take a listen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting
rendition of the national anthem here by one of the students at Mountain Crest. Nice job. Well, Skyview 14-7, 4-4 in the region, tied for third. Mountain Crest 13-5, 7-1, and they're number 12 in the Deseret News poll of all the schools in the state. So
all rankings.
All rankings.
Wow.
They're making a little bit of noise, are the Mustangs, and they seem to be playing their best ball over the last 3 or 4 weeks. They had won. I want to say they'd won 8 in a row before they lost there to Roy. And when I asked Coach Buckmiller about that, he said, we just didn't play one of our best games. Missed a lot of shots, didn't do the things we were doing that got us on that win streak, and said, so hopefully we can get back to it. And they beat Bonneville Wednesday.
You got to remember, these are still teenage boys. And they start to get rolling, and things are going good. And I don't know about you, but in high school I was a little bit cocky.
No, not me at all.
No, not at all. You did not play football for Mountain Crest, and there's none of that on that team. So that's what happens to young men. They get rolling, and things are going great, and all of a sudden a little adversity, and it's great to see they bounce back against Bonneville. So good coaching from Coach Buckmiller to get them back in.
Skyview lost Wednesday to Box Elder. Shad Watson really the key to that team, and he is a good ball player, and he went off against the Bobcats. They weren't able to really slow him down.
Is he a senior yet?
I don't think so. I want to say he's only a junior.
Yeah, he started as a freshman. He's a great athlete, so he's been around for a long time.
Good sportsmanship. Sportsmanship is one of the.
Well, we're about a minute and a half from the starting lineups. Let's take a break and come back. It's Mountain Crest. It's Skyview. It's coming down the stretch in Region 5 on the Game of the Week. And they're introducing the starting lineups for Skyview. Go ahead, Lee.
Starting backcourt for Skyview tonight, Ty Nielsen, number 3. Number 11, Braxton Goddard. Number 14, Jalen Moore. And number 20, Mitch Larson. And then Matt Dewey pulls up the rear. And Coach Hilliard all year has said that how Matt Dewey goes, that's how our team goes. And they're expecting a big game out of him tonight on Mountain Crest's home floor. For the Mountain Crest Mustangs, introducing Tyler Crosby, number 0. Number 1, Tanner Knowles. Like we mentioned earlier, all seniors start for this Mountain Crest team. Number 2, Jamison Webb.
Number 4, 5'8" senior, Josh Worley.
Josh Worley's going to get the start tonight as well.
So he's going to start the seniors.
Yeah, number 4.
Eddie Hall.
And Eddie Hall's going to start as well. Number 4.
6'5" senior, Pamafili.
Well, Mo Pututau, number 10, brings up the rear. So they listed 6 starters, but that's all the seniors. So that's a nice way to do it if you're Coach Buckmiller.
Yeah, and you see it happen an awful lot. It's fun for the seniors. Some of those guys, may not have had a chance to start. That's another thing with players. Everybody likes to start, but you got to remember it's better to finish.
It's true.
And but the guys that maybe haven't always had a chance to start, it's a nice chance for them to get their name called. Well, they introduced him with the seniors, but Worley, so it's
a big deal.
It's a charge. Out in front of all your friends and family and hollering people.
kind of shocking the first time you ever heard your voice over the intercom at a game.
Yeah, not the intercom at the school, followed by please come to the
please
office.
come to the office. That happened a lot.
Moore had a horrible game scoring-wise, as Mitch Larson hits for 3. He had a tough night scoring-wise last time we saw Skyview. We'll see how he goes tonight. Webb misses.
Well, Nielsen didn't. He made up for it with 28 points. He was our Valley Channel player of the game.
3 on the way by Larson. It wouldn't go, and here we go the other way. I like those road unis for Skyview.
I do too.
Black ones are nice looking.
I like them a lot better than their home unis, as a matter of fact.
Crosby.
That Crosby slick. Over 3 steals a game on the season. Moore in the open court. You got to think he wants to get off quick.
Dusting the nets with that one. 5-2 Skyview. We haven't even played a minute yet. Jalen Moore is smooth. There's not even a TH in that word. He's so smooth. It's a V. Flew in and dunked that. Didn't even look like he tried.
No. You don't have to jump as far as you think when you're 6'8".
Webb, 3. Won't go. Moore, skies for the board. Larson, to Goddard, back to Nielsen, and he leaves it short.
Well, the pass was late. Nielsen needed a step earlier to get that up and over the rim.
Putu-Tau, baseline jumper. Rebound again by Moore. Moore loses it to Crosby.
There's
Crosby.
Stealing basket, another.
Master thief. He averages 3 steals a game.
Now, I just noticing something. I like teams that all wear the same shoes.
You
Both
like
teams
that.
all have the same shoes.
Loose ball, and Larson picks it up. Goddard in trouble, finds Larson.
Oh, lucky to not get a foul there. Knocks it away.
Interesting to see how this one's called tonight. And these two teams, I don't think there's a ton of animosity there, but not like the Logan matchups.
No. That's a charge.
Yep.
Oh.
Call it on Webb.
See, I've been trying to outguess the officials for the last couple weeks. I just can't do it.
It's best if you just stop.
Fouls on James
I can't help it.
First team foul.
Let's take a look. Replays. So far, both teams look very engaged to begin this game. A lot of times we've seen these games, in spite of it being a Valley rivalry, one of the teams come out a little bit flat. And the last couple of games we've done has been Skyview.
And Skyview leads by 3, 7-4 after the free throws. Under 5.5 to play in the first period. Mountain Crest slowing things down. Skyview playing a 2-3 zone early. Looks like that may be what they're in again, and they are overplaying Putu-Tau.
Well, between Knowles and Crosby, you got a couple of kids who can break that 2-3 zone in a hurry with some 3 balls.
Now they get it in the high post to Putu-Tau. He works and kicks it out to Hall. 3 on the way. Off the front of the iron, rebounded by Knowles. Knowles, as Moore reaches in, but Knowles finishes anyway.
So far, you commented on already, the referees are letting them play.
Goddard looking for more. Putu-Tau is there to deny. And Goddard for 3. Bumped on the follow through. Dewey finishes.
Goddard with a tough 3 ball there, doesn't make it. He's a forward jumping shooter. That's really hard to control that. If you're jumping forward all the time, you started behind the line and in front of the line.
Crosby for 3. That one's good.
That kid can shoot. So watch the difference tonight, how Crosby shoots and Goddard shoots. Crosby pretty well straight up, doesn't get much air, so it's a much more controlled shot.
Crosby with 7 of Mountain Crest 9 points. We're tied at 9, under 4 to play here in the first period. 1 foul on Mountain Crest, none for Skyview. This one out of bounds and a turnover.
Skyview trying to use the height advantage they have in the backcourt by posting up Nielsen underneath against Eddie Hall, but that pass goes awry.
They try to hit Pututal coming across the lane, and it's knocked away and taken away by the Bobcats. Nielsen steps back, blocked by Knowles, and a foul. I'm going to say it's actually going to be on Hall, saying on the elbow.
Well, Hall was hidden there, and we couldn't really see what was going on. Everybody thinks that Knowles got a clean block, and he did, but Hall was down low.
Knowles got the ball, and they're saying it was Hall that got it. And we couldn't see from that angle either, so the official was right there. Nielsen is 4 for 4 from the line. He's got 4 points, and he gives Skyview a 2-point lead.
Skyview really packing it in.
Mountain Crest being patient. Now underneath, Knowles gets blocked by Dewey, out of bounds, off of Knowles.
That's a great block. Dewey's right on top of the ball.
Knowles, that third guy for Mountain Crest. You've got Crosby, you've got Pututal that are their main cogs. Here's a steal by Crosby. That's his second one here in the first period. And he cannot finish on the other end, but he'll go to the line.
That is such a smart play. Uses a screen from his man down low. Nielsen has to bail out on his man and come across and just draws the contact. Nielsen's got no chance of getting that ball in. That's a great play.
Crosby with 8, looking for 9. He finds it, and he has 9 of Mountain Crest's 11 points. Larson gets free. Mitch Larson has 5 for the Bobcats. Back out to a 2-point lead for the visitors. Webb, 3 ball. Too hard, rebounded by Dewey. Moore.
That's a nice shot. Good penetration, banks it off the glass.
4 for Jalen Moore, and that's the difference in the ball game right now. 15-11 Skyview with 2 minutes to play in the first period. Knowles averages 11 a game. We mentioned him as that third player for Mountain Crest. Another long 3 by Crosby, won't go. And there's Knowles. Knocked out of bounds.
That's Mountain Crest ball.
Off of Skyview, and the Mustangs will keep it. Levon with eyes like an eagle. Ears.
A ball
like
eagle.
Something with large ears.
My daughter commented on that today. Dad, are your ears getting bigger? That's what happens when you get old.
Ears and nose don't quit growing. Crosby gets in the paint, kicks it out to Hall. 3 ball, won't go. Rebound. Pututal has it knocked away, and Nielsen comes up with it. Nielsen shut off by Hall.
Jump. Ooh. Now they're letting him play.
Yep. Only 3 fouls in the whole game. Nielsen for 3. Too hard. Rebound Moore. Back to Goddard. Goddard for 3. That one too hard. And Eddie Hall comes up with it. Out in front, here's Crosby.
That ball goes in for 2. It's going to be a goaltend either way. So
Crosby with 11 in the first period. Hall with the assist. Larson looked at a three, steps inside. Rebounded by Matt Dewey. Matt Dewey back to Larson down the lane. Dewey fouled as he tries to put it back in.
Knowles not very happy, but that's a good call by the official.
Call it on Tanner Knowles.
Nobody's ever happy when they get a foul called on them.
No.
Pretty sure all these players have never fouled or traveled in their own mind.
Most basketball players haven't, just like almost all football wide receivers are always wide open.
And they never hold either.
No. Free throw's good by Dewey. And it's a 4-point lead for Skyview, 17-13. .16 seconds to play here in the first. Pututal way out in front to Crosby, looks at the clock. Now they're going to lob backdoor. It's taken away, and then Pututal gets it back and scores at the buzzer. They count it. 17-15 at the end of one. Skyview leading Mountain Crest.
Last time I bought a car, it felt like, yeah, felt like that.
Want to have a good experience buying a vehicle? At Hanson Motors, we've been taking care of customers for over 60 years. One of the hot 5 reasons to buy a Hanson is a hassle-free, haggle-free buying experience. For the best price on a new or pre-owned vehicle, and most of all, an enjoyable buying experience. Get to Hanson Motors in Brigham City.
17-15 after one period of play. Mountain Crest trails Skyview. Eric Olson along with Lee Vaughn. Glad you could be here with us. And let's take a look. They run that lob for Kirby. Moore's there to knock it down, and Pututal cleans up right at the buzzer.
Wow, I've seen 2 fundamental bank shots in this first half.
One by Moore, one by Pututal.
Yeah. Just makes your shot so much easier if you shoot it off the backboard. And no kids want to do it. It's not cool. Doesn't swish.
It's not cool, huh? It still counts for the same amount.
That's right. It's pretty cool to win games, so you should try it.
Skyview jumped out to the early lead. Mountain Crest has been playing catch-up ever since. Been tied a couple of times, but Skyview's led by as many as 4. Crosby has 11 points. And then he throws that one away. And Pututal gets it back. I guess it was never really a steal, as it just was loose for a bit.
Loose ball. Larson picks up the foul.
Ferguson's into the ballgame now for Mountain Crest. Hall's 3, way long. Knowles keeps it alive, but they say he stepped on the end line and out of bounds. Skyview with a chance to increase their lead.
Eddie Hall does a lot for this team, but that's probably not what Coach Buckner wants him to be doing, is sit in the corner popping threes. It's senior night, Coach. Let me shoot.
Well, he may have to hit 1 or 2 before this is all over with. They're playing that zone. And they're going to pay some attention to Crosby.
Well, so far he hasn't put the fear in the Bobcats yet, and there's a foul on Moore.
Crosby was going for his 3rd steal. Moore knocks him down. They're both going for it.
Foul is on number 14, Janet Moore, is first.
And that's a 3rd turnover for Skyview. Take a look.
Yeah, that's Pretty easy call. Crosby just quicker to the spot.
Skyview staying in that zone. It's a 2-3 look, but they're playing more right up on Pututau to deny him the ball. Pututau makes the catch. Crosby throws it away, and then it's kicked out of bounds by Dewey. Dewey trying to come up with it and boots it out of bounds. 6:40 to play in the first half. A 17-15 lead for Skyview, and here comes Ty Nielsen. Matt Dewey will get a rest. Down low, Knowles. Nielsen got a piece of it. Knowles still finished.
That's a nice job by Knowles, because you're right. Nielsen had that ball and just fights through it and lays it off the glass.
Too hard. This one put back and missed. And now Moore gets the board and puts it back. For Moore, that's his 4th rebound. And he's got 6 points.
This is the most energy I've seen Moore play with in all the games we've done, except for that 18-point half against Logan.
Knowles misses for 3.
Second half.
Rebounded by Nielsen. Nielsen off balance, won't go. Pututau gives it off to Crosby.
Well, they're letting a lot of contact go underneath.
And there's a blocking foul on Skyview.
That's an easy call.
That's Goddard.
Foul is on number 11. Goddard, his first.
Take a look at the replay here. Goddard just kind of slides over at the last second, trying to get in position, but he's not going to sell that one to the official.
He was just a little bit late, wasn't he?
Yep.
Free throw by Knowles is good. Tanner Knowles now with 5. Webb will replace Ferguson.
1-point game.
Knowles ties it up at 19.
Wow, that was not a very good pass. Great hands and body control from Jalen Moore to get that down.
Jalen Moore getting just a little bit nasty.
You know, Skyview feeling the pressure to perform now in this season and in the playoffs for that matter. It's not often you get a player like Jalen Moore.
Cross-court pass to Crosby. He kind of fumbled the catch, and so it gave Skyview time to close out on him as he was looking at the 3 ball. Short corner, Pututau out to Crosby, and rebounded by Pututau. Knowles leans in.
Gets a friendly roll.
Tanner Knowles with 8. Works on Eddie Hall.
Eddie Hall doesn't have that great of a shot from the outside, but you're not going to penetrate around him. He's a great defender.
There's a takeaway by Knowles. What's he going to do with it?
Still and out. Tanner Knowles.
Knowles throws down for his 10th point. And Mountain Crest takes a 2-point lead at 23-21. Nielsen underneath, he's fouled and 1.
Well, he looks like he's hurt a little bit, but I think it's mostly just a little frustration. And he's walking gingerly on that right leg. He's had knee issues there.
Nielsen shooting.
Take a look at the replay here.
Oh, here's that steal.
Tanner Knowles got to work a little harder than Jalen Moore to throw it down, but he gets the deed done.
Jalen Moore will take a seat.
Only 6'3", not 6'8".
Nielsen is 5 for 5 from the free throw line.
And Nielsen's favoring that right knee right now.
It's a 1-point lead for the visiting Bobcats. Pututown back out to Crosby. Crosby down the lane, leans in. He'll go to the line.
Oh, and the Skyview coaching staff is just beside themselves thinking that was another charge. But it's just not. Crosby's so quick, they can't get over to get in front of him. Well, we saw the first part of the replay, but there's the head coach of Skyview, Coach Hillary, talking to the official, getting the explanation.
Ty Nielsen picks up his first foul, and Crosby.
Now, let's take a look at it here. See what Crosby. Yeah, that's it.
He tries to split.
Well, yeah, he split the defenders. That's really what gets that block call.
So Crosby hits both. He has 13 points. And it's a 1-point lead for the Mustangs. Larson for 3. No good. He hit his first one, and he's missed his last couple. Hall can't find Ferguson out front, and there's a foul call against the Bobcats.
He just about had a train wreck with the official who called the foul on Braxton Goddard. Goddard thought he had a perfect steal, but he's going to pick up the foul here. 2 on Goddard.
That's the 6th team foul on the Bobcats. Mountain Crest with 4. Mountain Crest with a 1-point lead in the ball with just over 3 minutes to play here in the first half. Webb kicks it off to Pututown, but Dewey's there to close out on it. Webb for 3 in the corner. Got it!
3 ball.
Webb with his first bucket. Moore bumped, no call, and Moore kisses it off the glass. Moore with 10. Pututown turns and looks. No one's home. Now he kicks it out to Webb, the other corner. Got another one.
Oh, he's feeling it now. That's what you want to do if you're Mountain Crest. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Mountain Crest with their largest lead of the game of 5, 31-26, with 2:10 to play in the half. Fast-moving first half. The backdoor play to Nielsen's not there. This one's taken away, and then is that Kama Matthias? No. It's card number 32, Carden Porter, the sophomore. He'll go to the line.
Foul number 2.
Matthias is 42. Here's the save back in. And
when Crosby saves that right to Webb, Webb's got to get that ball with both hands, but Carden picks it up and goes for the heads to the line after getting fouled.
Carden Porter, the 6'2 sophomore, misses the first free throw. That is the first miss from the line tonight by Skyview. Up to that point, they were 7 of 7. He misses them both. And now Mountain Crest, I would imagine, would run through their offensive set for a while, let some time run before they break the offense and look for a shot. Crosby's been hot. He's got 13, 11 in that first period. .110 to play in the half. Hall hands it off to Crosby as we go under a minute. Crosby misses.
Well,
rebound. Go ahead.
Well, he got deep behind the backboard and really put up an awkward shot. Oh, that's
Dewey has it swatted And they call goaltending on Knowles.
That was already on the glass when Knowles got a hold of it.
So it's a 3-point lead for Mountain Crest. Matt Dewey has 6. Now Mountain Crest will hold for the last shot. 30 seconds. And it's 31-28 Mountain Crest. Ten seconds. Crosby looking for an opening. 5 seconds to Pututau. 2 seconds. Crosby doesn't get it away in time. It's a 3-point Mountain Crest lead as we go to the half in Hiram.
Now with print, online, and mobile offerings, the Herald Journal gives you easy access to the news that matters to you.
The paper's here!
We're delivering quality local news to more readers than ever, in more ways than ever. Subscribe today. The Herald Journal, empowering the community.
Clark Salt Lake Express and the airport shuttle have merged and become one.
So we still have doorstep service, and it's about the same price as it was before. Our focus now is to try to provide as many opportunities for people who need to have the ability to get to and from Salt Lake when they want. They don't want to wait at the airport for 2 hours. They also don't want to be driving around the valley when they get here.
And you bring us to a location that leaves on time.
We'll have another vehicle take you here to save time comfortably, and that main vehicle goes 12 times a day on schedule, both leaving the valley and coming back.
Back at Mountain Crest High School, the cheer and stunt squad performing for the crowd here at Mountain Crest. I'll step aside and you can take a look and a listen to them. Cheerleading squad, entertaining first half, 31-28. The Mustangs leading.
Next, for our halftime entertainment, the Jumpin' Jack is from River Heights,
13 points for Tyler Crosby.
We perform, we compete.
And, you know, we saw a fun first half here in the Game of the Week. Remind you, the Game of the Week is brought to you by Icon Health and Fitness. Never give up. Lewiston State Bank, your hometown bank, in a new location, 3rd South and Main. Wendy's of Cache Valley. Quality is our recipe. Cache Valley Hospital, your first choice in healthcare.
We're down 6-0.
Discount Tire and Automotive, so much more than a tire store. The Salt Lake Express, from your door to the Salt Lake Airport 12 times a day. St. Needham Jewelers, where Utah gets engaged. The Logo Shop, we logo stuff. All kinds of stuff. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's television station. Hey, we saw this jump rope group at Logan a couple of weeks ago, and I'm going to let you take a look in case you missed them then, because these guys and gals are a lot of fun to watch. Now the Just Jump and Jump Rope squad. They're based right here in Cache Valley. They go all over the place. Jumping jacks, I think they call them in there. A lot of fun. 28-31. Mountain Crest leading in another fun one here at the half.
Hi, I'm Gene Needham of S.E. Needham Jewelers. We're located in downtown Logan at middle of the block at the sign of the clock. S.E. Needham Jewelers is known for quality merchandise at integrity price guarantee. For more than a century, thousands of couples throughout northern Utah have experienced fair and honest transactions at S.E. Needham Jewelers. We consistently beat the prices of 50 to 70% off sales, so-called wholesale prices, internet sites, and student discounts. You can have confidence in the price that we sell our diamonds at because you'll know that we're going direct to the source.
I'm Wendy. Yep, that one. And I'm proud to introduce Dave's Hot and Juicy Cheeseburgers. They're all new and our best yet, with thicker, hotter, juicier beef, melty cheese, and a warm butter toasted bun. So come on in. You know when it's real.
Coach, it's everything we hoped it would be in a Valley rivalry game. Your team's now on top, 31-28, but it's a tough game, very physical game. What'd you tell your kids?
We can't let runouts happen. We tell our kids we can't get beat down the floor like we have. And then the other thing is rebounding. We're not boxing out, and then when we have chance for loose ball, we're not grabbing it. We're trying to do it with one hand. That's not going to get it done.